And we're recording. Hi. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Ivy and we are on a new platform and we're using a camera that I have not used since I was 16 years old. Yay for hyperfixations. Anyway, hi, I'm Ivy. If you're coming from my TikTok, this is now my YouTube. And I have not posted on this YouTube channel since, I don't even know, I think the last time I posted on here was it's like for a school project or whatever. So it's been many years. And yeah, so I have been posting on Book Talk and posting like different, Book Talk videos on Book Talk. And I decided that I wanted to make the switch all over to YouTube and also post on BookTube. So here is my first BookTube video. So yeah, for my TikTok, this is now my YouTube. And I have not posted on this YouTube channel since, I don't even know, I think the last time I posted on here was it's like for a school project or whatever. So it's been many years. And yeah, so I have been posting on Book Talk and posting like different, Book Talk videos on Book Talk. And I decided that I wanted to make the switch all over to YouTube and also post on BookTube. So here is my first BookTube video. So yeah. Anywho, just a couple, just get to know me. Just some like get to know me stats. My name is Ivy. I'm 27 years old and I live in New Jersey. My favorite genres includes fantasy, horror, and romance in that exact order. I'm currently reading Six Scorched Roses and I do not know what I'm reading next, which brings us to the point of this video. So I figured my first video on YouTube should be one of my favorite videos to film on TikTok, which is my TBR jar picks, my monthly TBR. So coming from TikTok, I have 3 jars that I go through each month. I have my physical TBR jar, which just has actual titles of different books that I want to read on my TBR. And then I have my dragon egg, which has my prompts. And then I have this dragon egg that has my Kindle TBR. So what I do before I pick out my TBR prompts is I pick out one book from my TBR jar and I pick out one Kindle read. So those are the 2 that we're going to do right now. We're going to jump first into my TBR jar. I have pink titles in here and blue titles. The blue titles means that I don't own the book and the pink titles mean that I do own the book. So I got one. It's blue, so I may have, it's Rouge. I don't know if this is in focus. Yeah. It's Rouge from Mona Awad. Now this is a blue title, so I do not currently own it, but I'll put a picture here somewhere. So I'm going to just check this book out from the library and then I'll read it. So first book on the TBR is Rouge by Mona Awad. Also, speaking of Mona Awad, I do have All Is Well, which is another Mona Awad book that I checked out from the library. This is due on September 22nd, so I really need to get this on my TBR this month. So I might be reading 2 Mona Awad books this month, which is a lot, but I'm excited because I love her writing. Anyway, now we're gonna pick out of this dragon egg, which has my physical Kindle TBR. My Kindle TBR, sorry, what? And I'm currently reading Six Scorched Roses, so I would like to get Slaying the Vampire Conqueror, just so I can continue in the Crown of Nyaxia world. So let's see. We have a title, and it is it's an abundance of Catherines. So I'm going to put this back in there because I don't feel like reading that. Also, I've started that book like 5 times and I made it only 150 pages in and I've read it over the course of 5 years. So like, I don't think me and that book are working out. So I'm just gonna not, because I don't want to get into reading slump. So let's try it again. Oh, okay. Ooh, this one's a thicker one, so it's a longer title. Oh! The Songbird in the Heart of Stone. So I actually have it physically here. Wait, where is it? Hold on. I just bought it the other day. It's in this stack. Okay. Songbird in the Heart of Stone. This is the first book in the next duology in the Crown of Nyaxia world. I have I read The Serpent and the Wings at Night. Like, I read that, the duology earlier. I think I read that in like January, and I loved it. And like I said, I'm reading Six Course Roses, which is in the same world, so I will 100% be reading this. I do have this on Kindle. That's why I was in my Kindle TBR jar, but I bought it physically recently. So I am going to read it on Kindle, but I like to check my progress. So yeah, second book on the TBR is going to be The Songbird in the Heart of Stone. And I'm actually really excited because I really, really, really love that world. So I'm excited to go back into it. So yeah, I'm just going to put these back and then we'll get into the prompts. This is where I keep my prompts. It's in this dragon egg. So since I have 2 books already picked out, I have Roots and the Songbird in the Heart of Stone. I also really need to get All's Well, so this is probably going to be on my TBR regardless, but we're going to try for those. Some things I'm in the mood for. I'm in the mood for fantasy. I'm in the mood for horror. I'm not really in the mood for romance unless it's a romantasy, or it's like in the background of something, because since it's getting a little colder out, I'm excited for my fall reads. Now, since my birthday is over, my birthday's August 21st, so after my birthday, I'm like, now it's officially fall, so I'm very excited. So, I added this book, The Bewitching, and I added Immoral Consequences and The Honey Witch. Those are the 3 books that I have since added to my TBR cart. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So I'm gonna pick 4 prompts. So that way I have 6 books total on my TBR, which gives me some wiggle room. I haven't finished the entire book in August yet, but I have a plan for that. But actually, some of this stack is for it. You'll find out in my next video. So yeah, anyway, first prompts. So we're picking 4 prompts. Prompt number 1. Okay, geez, it's a long one. It says, can you see that? Sorry. A book I should have read in middle school. A book I should have read in middle school. There's a few that I should have read in middle school. The first one that comes to mind is Maze Runner. I should have read Maze Runner in middle school. I should have read The Book Thief in middle school. What else? I'm trying to think what else has been, like, it's just like the longest. Gone. I could have read Gone in middle school. I don't think I was in middle school when Renegades came out. I think I was in high school when that came out. Yeah. Okay. So these are the 3 books that I have on my cart that I should have read in middle school. The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I love the movie, so that's why I don't know why I haven't read the books yet. But yeah. I have Gone by Michael Grant. It's a dystopian series. So I have 2 dystopians. And then I have The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And I think I know what I have to do, because out of all of these, this is the only one that's on my 25 books to read in 2025. And I told myself that I need to read this book this year, because I should have read it in middle school. So I think I'm going to go with The Book Thief. This is finally the month that I get my heart broken, I think. So I'm ready. I think I'm ready for it now. So first book on the TBR is going to be The Book Thief. Prompt number, these things fall everywhere. Prompt number 2 says a world I want to be a part of. So it's going to be fantasy. I don't know. Because, well, I am in a vampire mood, so I can do Immortal Dark. And I am late to the game. I should have read this last fall. So, I can do Immortal Dark. Move that over. Do I have anything on this side here? Nope, nothing on that side. Okay. I could do Legendborn, but I already kind of have 2 chunkers like on the TBR, so I don't know if I want to do another really big one. What about maybe The Night Circus? Oh, this book is heavy. Why is it so heavy? I don't know. My friend told me that this would be actually a really good book to read in fall. Let me see what it's about again. Okay, no, not really feeling this one just yet. I don't know about want to be in this world. Ooh. Sorry. Hold on, let's take a coffee break because we do have a coffee here. That's it. I could go the easy route and I could pick a series I'm in already. A series that I already love the world in. These are all beginning a series up here. And I have nothing on my cart, but I do have Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Chris Broadbent. I think I might just pick that. Because that is a world I want to be a part of. I love that world. Love that world. Am I getting 3 books in the same world this month? Hello. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of here. I don't have it physically. I have it on Kindle. It is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Chris Broadbent. So that is going to be book number 3, prompt number 2. What? Yeah, prompt number 2 of the TBR, a world I want to be a part of. We're gonna do Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Chris Broadbent. And yeah, all right. Prompt number 3. A book that was gifted. This is actually great. I just got a couple books gifted to me for my birthday. So I have a few that are on my cart. I have The Bewitching, which my friend Robin got me for my birthday. I also have, where is it? I also have A Song of Wraiths and Ruin that my friend Kate got me for my birthday. You know what? I think just because it's a little smaller, it's witchy, so it's like I feel like the perfect transition book for September. I'm gonna go with The Bewitching by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. And also Mimo Rio, who wrote If We Were Villains, was one of my favorite books ever, has a blurb on the back of this book, so I'm very excited. So my first Sylvia Moreno Garcia book, and it's gonna be The Bewitching. I also have Mexican Gothic on my cart that I need to read this this fall season, but we're going for The Bewitching first. So that is book number 2 on the, no, book number 3 on the TBR. What? No. That's my, hold on. Last prompt for September. I'm actually kind of excited for September TBR, so let's hope this last one's a good one. Oh, this actually can help me out. Next book in a series. Am I in the middle of any series? I'm in the middle of a few series, I feel like. Wait, am I? I think I finished up. I think I finished up all my series that I was in the middle of. The only one is As Good as Dead, and I just don't want to read that book. I don't know why, but like I can't. And I can't get into it. Yeah, none of these are, well, no, it's not. That'd be cheating. Yeah, no. No, I don't have one. So we're picking another one. Last prop. A book that scares me. So a book that scares me is like books that are either really big or like the language is dense or something of that sort. Or it's a classic. Classics scare me. So I have a few I think I can do. There's one that I'm looking at that I don't know why I haven't. This book is, I know why I haven't read this book. It's so freaking big. It says pure Plain Bad Heroines. It's supposed to be really good, but it's just so big. And I keep putting it off because of it's just how big it is. I honestly might just pick, you know what? Wait, I think I know what I want to read instead. Hold on. Here it is. Right. Not only have I been wanting to read this book for a while, but this book also intimidates me based on the language. I feel like it's going to be a little, because it's older, I worry that the language is going to get me. So this book does scare me. And honestly, I have a few big books on my TBR. I don't know if I can handle another 600-page book on this TBR. I have like, and this book isn't exactly small. This one is still big. It's, how big is this thing? It's 428 pages. Yeah. So it's like, this is a lot more doable to me right now than that. So last book on the TBR is going to be Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Do not butcher me for that pronunciation. I'm not sure. Okay, and just to go over everything again. Oh, and I forgot, since I didn't get this book with a prompt, I'm still going to add it to the TBR. I'm going to add All's Well by Mona Awad, and I also am going to add Perfume and Pain, which I'm going to put a picture of because I need to go get it, but I don't feel like going downstairs to grab it. So I'm going to add those two books, so those are both library books, and they're both due on September 22nd. So I'm going to read them like later on in the month, but I am going to read them both this month. So yeah, I have All's Well and also Perfume and Pain. So those are the two extra books on my TBR. So that's one. Then I have my TBR jar pick, which picked Rouge by Mona Awad, which I will also put here. We'll be reading another Mona Awad book. So we'll be requesting this at the library on Monday. And if I really like it, then I can buy it on Friday. Next up, we have my Kindle read, which is The Songbird and the Heart of Stone by Krista Broadbent, and I'm so excited because I really do love this world, and I'm really excited to get back into it. Next, it's like a world I want to be a part of. Speaking of that world, I'm going to be doing Slaying the Vampire Clocker, also by Krista Broadbent, which is right here. I'm going to be reading it on Kindle, so that is book number, what is that, 1, 2, 3, book number 4. And then for a book that scares me, I went with Rebecca. I think it's gothic. I think it's historical. I don't know, but I am really excited to read this book. So, book number 1, 2, 3, 4. Book number 5. Book number 6 is a book I should have read in middle school, and it's going to be The Book Thief because I should have read this in middle school. And the last book on our TBR, a book that was gifted, we're going to go with The Bewitching by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, which was gifted me by my bestie, Miss Robin. Okay, so this, along with these couple right here that I'm going to put pictures of, are my September TBR. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time with my next video. So yeah, bye!